A family in Limpopo today has had to lay to rest 7 of their loved ones in one day. This after they were allegedly murdered on Christmas Day by a man who later handed himself over to police. For the latest on this story, very tragic story, we are joined by reporter Nqobile Madlala. Nqobile, I believe that the funeral has concluded. Speak to us about what unfolded today.
Well, Heidi, yes, it started at about 6 a.m. in the morning. It started very somber. You could just see the family was going through a lot. It was a very difficult time. Even when they brought in the coffins, I think it was one of the hardest thing to even watch. The whole community came in their numbers. You could just see everybody was sad about what had occurred. It was quite difficult to get anything from anyone at that point because you could just see they were just engulfed with emotion. But it went on for the whole day, and we got to hear from some of the family members, friends and other loved ones that came up to the stand to talk about who these people were that had passed away or been murdered, and a lot of them very, very dear to those friends and family that spoke. Most of them were very emotional, others speaking about those memories that they will keep so dear. Very, very difficult for the family. But as it concludes, Heidi, I want to show you, because this is where the tombstones of the 6 family members. We do understand that the 7th one was taken to a different gravesite. We're not sure as to why that occurred, but a very difficult time. A lot of families came here to see this, to say their last goodbyes, and they were just very, very emotional. We do understand, though, that the family at this point is together and still trying to understand as to what is the way forward because of what has occurred. And we do know that court will be in on Wednesday. So it's quite a difficult time for the family, very emotional time. In fact, some of them even talking about the little ones. One was born in 2019, Heidi, and the person that was speaking about the little one couldn't even finish a sentence without tears. You could just see that it's very, very difficult. 7 people. Speaking to the spokesperson for the family, she said, yes, they are taking it a day at a time, but now they are hoping that going forward, that the burial means that they can start with the healing process. But she also emphasized that it's been one of the most difficult times that they've had to face as a family, having to go through what they have gone through, especially because it was also Christmas and this is the new year. Heidi, you'd imagine this is the time when families start to celebrate, but in this case for the Ndou family it was time for tears, really, to see their people that they love so much go to their final resting place. Very, very difficult indeed.
Very, very tragic. I mean, I can't even begin to imagine what that family is going through to have to bury 7 of their loved ones on New Year's Day, and the youngest having been 1 year old. So it's truly tragic. Thank you so much for bringing us that update, and we do understand that the suspect will appear in court in Limpopo on Wednesday. That was our reporter Nqobile Madlala.